Dude, did you know you can subscribe to onlywrestlers.com and keep in touch with your favorite wrestlers? The party never has to end.
This week's episode of One of a Kind with RVD is presented by Get Blitzed, and you can get 15% off your order when you head to get-blitz.com and use promo code RVD. Get 15% off.
One of a Kind with Rob Van Dam is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Chris Bay happens to live very close to us, and Katie and I went and visited him because he made it home. He was stuck in the hospital for like 2 months. Oh, speaking of, this just reminded me, just because I was like, who did I have this conversation with recently? And it was our brother, Chris Bay.
Yeah, talk about that.
So Chris Bay happens to live very close to us, and Katie and I went and visited him because he made it home. He was stuck in the hospital for like 2 months. He had a match, if you don't know, with the Hardy Boys. I know very little about it, but they were going for a move that didn't work out safely, and Chris broke his neck, and then he was paralyzed. And he was, I think, was he in a coma, baby, or no?
I don't know if everyone knows, probably the extent.
Yeah, so I don't know how much we should talk about really, but let me just say that he said, he's gonna wait and till he's ready to talk, which of course I invited him on here, but he is much better than I imagined and much better than he was when he was paralyzed. So he's not that anymore, and he's getting everything back, and he's gonna make a comeback too, a full comeback. I'm sure of it, but it's going to be a long journey, and we will probably check in with him a lot because, like I said, he lives real close, and we visited for a while, and talked to him and stuff. And one thing I told him, what I was talking about Hayabusa, and I was wondering if he knew what Hayabusa broke in comparison, and I told him, when Hayabusa would come around and he was in a wheelchair and he couldn't move his limbs. I don't know exactly if he could move his arms or not. Regardless, I would have what I would define, I guess the closest thing to compare this feeling to would be like survivor's remorse. Like, why him, not me? And how's he, why not me? And how's he looking at me taking those DDTs and all those crazy high risk bumps? Is he looking at me like, what an asshole? He doesn't realize I just fucking can't even move anymore. And what's he need to see to stop it? That kind of thing. Just in my head, just I look at myself through other people's eyes, which you can only do with your imagination. But that was part of the experience when I'd see hit Draws as well. And Draws was, he was pretty bad as far as what he could move, and he had that electric wheelchair, that he would use with a joystick. And man, I always felt like here we are every night, and he's in the backstage there to visit us, but I feel like here we are every night going out there, testing the statistics maybe, and pushing the envelope further and further, and here some of these guys, it just takes one moment, one bad slip up, one fuck up, one bad landing, something, boom, and it could just change your life so quick.
Yeah. Oh man, it's scary stuff, Rob, and I'm glad Chris is doing better. And it's certainly if fans do want to help support Chris, The GoFundMe is still up too for the fundraiser. I'll be sure to post the link in the description people can donate to. There's also a t-shirt that you can purchase via TNA and to help support Chris. There's a couple different styles you can check out. So I'll share the link to that as well in the description and everything like that. But,
These has a Chris Bay section.
Right. That's probably what he's talking about, right? Is that what you're
oh,
talking
that
about?
might be it. That might be what it
Oh.
links to, actually, I think. I think you're right.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay, yeah.
stream his music.
Oh, you could stream his music too?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Be sure to stream. Did you know if he's on Spotify or something, Katie?
yeah, he is.
Okay. I'll dig up the link to that too, and I'll put that in there in our description too. So
Thank you.
Cool.
you're welcome. So yeah, all the best to Chris Bay. Cool, you guys got to see him too. I bet he really appreciated that. And and during a time like that, support from friends and everything like that's always key, especially if you're on a long process like that to kind of recover from something as scary as that is. So, oh man,
Got an awesome girlfriend to help him too. So that's really important. We talked last week about, fulfillment. And part of that is like, we're kind of like, our chemistry is designed in such a way to where we're meant to cohabitate, and have partners, and there's exceptions, and you can train yourself to be alone if you prefer being alone, whatever. It's just a lot more challenging when you don't have somebody that's your support team, to bounce off everything, especially someone that you care about that will give you their opinion, and so you don't need anyone else's. You're fulfilled. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
A situation like this.
That's her name, Brittany Brooks.
Brittany Brooks, she's a wrestler.
oh, I think I've heard of her before. I think I have. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's she's a sweetheart, and she's there helping him, and I think moved in with him, and so that's definitely going to be a big help over trying to do that by go through all that, without anybody there. So
Absolutely, and I'm glad he's home too. That's another big aspect that I'm sure really helps out too.
yeah. I really didn't know what to expect. I had no expectations. I know I keep saying that, but it is RVDology 101. But I feel good about his current health and his future. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Good to hear he's doing well, and prayers for him and everybody out there going through that kind of stuff. And yeah, definitely, I'll post all the links and stuff that people can check out regarding Chris Bay and how you can help support and show some love to him. So Perfect Gene,
Perfect Gene.
The perfectgene.nyc/RVD.
You mean Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yes, exactly it. Jean-Claude Van Damme. But guys, yes, and gals, Perfect Gene is awesome. They sent me a pair. I got the light blue ones, which are great. They fit. If you want to talk about comfort, these are the most comfortable jeans I have, and I'm not. That's a shoot there too. It's like they fit me great. I wear them to very nice occasions too, even. And you can definitely get yours. There's so many different styles you can choose from too. They have a black, they have a navy blue, plenty of different ones that you can check out and see what they got on there. But yes, you can go to theperfectgene.com and use promo code RVD. It's finally time to stop crushing your balls in uncomfortable jeans by going to theperfectgene.nyc. Our listeners get 15% off your first order plus free shipping, free returns, and free exchanges when you use code RVD15 at checkout. That's 15% off for new customers at theperfectgene.nyc with promo code RVD15. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Fuck your khakis and get the Perfect Gene. That's in the tagline. So there you go.
Nice.
Oh, man. It ain't a wrestling podcast if you don't have Bluechew. And guys, me and RVD, we got Bluechew, baby. We got it ready, and it's one of a kind. It's 5 stars. Bluechew 5 stars. You can have better sex with Bluechew. Bluechew is the original brand offering chewable tablets. These erection-enhancing tablets help men achieve stronger, harder, and longer-lasting erections for sexual activity. Bluechew is putting its money where its mouth is and is offering you the listener or viewer, a month free. Bluechew won't stop until every man is bricked up like a brick house. That is the mission. Does it work? Ooh, you got to find out for yourself with a month free. Yes, we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Bluechew free. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank Bluechew for sponsoring the podcast. Use promo code RVD. Try it for free.